Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports, facing the Atlanta Dream. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season and finals, but also a cup final. So there are two championships to win in one season.
It'll be the Dream off the tip. Berger with it. Pass to Charles. Here's Jones. Howard, guarded by Howard. Here's Swish. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three ball right there. The defense was in position to block her path to the hoop if she took it inside.
Here's McCowan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Love the confidence shown by McCowan. Little by little, trusting her J more.
Covered by Berger. They set the screen. Meyer sinks the triple.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Berger. Pass to Howard. Now here's Berger. 6 on the shot clock. Offline from the high post. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by.
And for this Atlanta team, it's been a long time since they've won a playoff series.
More than a decade at this point. 2013 was their last series win. 2018, their last year, over 500. So Dream fans are hungry for a winner.
Now here's McCowan. Outside Howard. To the inside, Jones. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Pass to Billings. Now Swish. From deep. The shot misses.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Here's Jones. And she drops in the layup off glass.
When you have Berger on your squad, you want her making the decisions.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the wing, right side. Pass to Howard. Jones. Let's go with a three. McCowan with the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Here's Nelson. Knocks down the three ball.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Howard is a big-time scorer, so you just knew she wanted those 3 points back.
Now Swish. She's got 9. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Pass to Swish. Puts up a three. Can't get it to drop. Made 3, missed 2 from the field. And Atlanta has possession. Now here's Berger. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And she goes in for the dunk.
She's playing the game with excitement right now.
She capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
just couldn't contain herself.
And that's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
Now here's Berger. Pass to Jones. Howard shoots from the line. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
Carrington with the ball. Guarded by Charles. And here's Swish. Shoots. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pass to Jones. Charles. Outside Howard. To the left wing. Now here's Jones.
It's stolen by Billings.
Launches the three. Swish. Good.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Berger. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it. And she gets it to go.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Covered by Berger. For three. Buries the long-range jumper.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's two straight from long range.
And how about the consistency of Tierra McCowan over the course of her career? It's been impressive, guys.
Every season in this league, the 6'7" center has averaged between 10 and 12 points and between 7 and 9 boards. McCowan is someone you can truly rely on.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Billings. Now Swish.
Back to Billings.
Carrington. Guarded by Charles. Here's Nelson. From the arc. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Dream. The Dream trail. Pass to Reese. Howard. Now Jones. And here's Howard. Covered by Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dream able to keep the ball here. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. And we have to take another look at that block.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And here's Colson. Pass to Van Loo. There's the three. Green with the rebound.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
They get it back. And it's Hillman missing.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Van Loo can't hit.
It's Nia Coffey on the wing.
Defended by Van Loo.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
And we're about a quarter into the regular season. I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to them.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure. But it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. There's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams yet.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Colson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Back to Reese. Screen by Coffee. Shot clock at 6. Reese, no good. The 3 ball. Good. First shot, first basket.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Monroe. Bickle with the rebound. Here's the pick. Pass to Colson. Down low. It's stolen by Angel Reese. And here's Coffee. To the left side wing. Now it's Reese. 4 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Vanloo. 3-pointer. Ooh, no luck on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway.
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And it's Carrington missing. And so here's Atlanta, trailing by 5. Here's Coffee, connects from 3-point range.
Confident stroke from downtown. Nia Coffee can really hit those.
Pass to Bickle. Stolen by Nia Coffee. To the middle. And it's good. The game is all even.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Here's Harrington. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Bickle. Harrington, guarded by Howard. Baseline J on the way. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass. They really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now it's Reese. Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did. Her offensive rebounding is especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
2 shots.
She's off on the first. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Pass to Bickle. Harrington. Now Colson. 5 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Howard. Here's the three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Carrington outside. Her first shot coming late. It's hauled in by Reese. And Atlanta has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
So both teams changing it up here. Swish. Reese defending. Good work there as it goes.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Howard. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
That gets her going here in the second quarter after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Pass to Swish. The three is up. No basket. That's her 4th miss in 11 shot attempts from the floor.
Yeah, somebody must have turned the AC on because after that great first quarter from outside, she's cooled down here. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Swish. 16 points for her. The three. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
Even after all those three-pointers she hit in the first quarter, it looks like the D still hasn't learned its lesson as they leave her open for another one here.
Here's Reese. Pass to Howard. Unloads. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Jacks up a three. Swish. Good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Howard. 13 points in this game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's just excellent perimeter defense right there.
Here's Swish. Hands it from downtown. Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And she is not happy right now. You can tell she is really hurting.
That's a real shame. I mean, it's just hard to tell how serious it is right now, but I'm sure we'll have an update soon.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Coffee, covered by Carrington. Shot to stop the run. Mullins grabs the miss.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Toronto. Number 25, Monique Billings.
To the paint, tipped. Pass to Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Back to Billings. Stolen by Jones. Inside, Billman. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Carrington, defended by Coffee. There's a screen by Billings. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Swish. Rebounded by Coffee. The Dream Trail. Pass to Hillman. Reese with it. Guarded now by Carrington. It's tipped. Swish with it. 25 points in the game. Fires from deep, and she's good on the 3 ball.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Berger. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Back to Charles. Berger. Pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. It's good from long range.
Zero hesitation from Jones. Knew what she wanted to do.
Covered by Berger. And here's Billings. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. And here's Berger. Shoots over Swish. Berger no good. Swish with it. She's picked up by Reese. Wasted no time on that one.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Billings.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
Here's Berger.
Pass to McCowan.
Berger.
Stolen.
Covered by Berger. Now here's Billings.
To the right side. Shoots the three. Swish, get hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Charles. It's intercepted.
Yeah, it's tough to see. Clearly, she's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and they're going to get the trainer and get a chance to check her over.
Now here's Swish.
Reese defending.
Yep, that one goes.
What a job she's doing here. I mean, her second quarter has been even better than her first.
The pick by Jones. Out to the left wing. Back to Reese. From downtown. That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
I love the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Now Swish. She's got 36 points. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for her. And so we wrap up the first half. They're up by 9. And we've got more in store for you right after this. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. And without question, Swish displaying her skill set today.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
side, Berger. Swish with it. Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
Now here's Berger. Outside Howard. Picked by Jones. To the middle.
It's stolen by Billings.
From deep. Swish, can't hit. And here's Berger. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Jones. Fades back. Doesn't get it to drop for her. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Harrington, guarded by Charles.
Billings left side.
5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Berger. Pass to McCowan. Now here's Berger. She's guarded by Swish. There's a screen by McCowan. It's stolen by Carrington. And they're pushing it up. Here's Swish. And she stuffs it. What a pass to set her up.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Just how you draw it up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
A defense leading to offense.
Atlanta with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Outside Howard.
Berger.
Clock at 6. Pass to McCowan. And she banks in the layup.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Now Billings. Guarded by Jones. This one for 3. Swish, can't hit.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but you got lucky.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Boy, she shredded the defense with the patented crossover, but simply could not convert.
And a look now at the Atlanta Dream upcoming schedule.
On Sunday, and coming into town will be the Indiana Fever. Then on Saturday, they'll kick off a road trip in D.C. against the Mystics.
Here's Nelson, and she's got 41. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Atlanta calls timeout. And without question, Swish displaying her skill set today.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Pass to Berger.
Back to Charles. 5 to shoot.
Now McCowan.
3, Ryan Howard. And it's Billings with the rebound.
And there's the call on Tierra McCowan.
That's her first foul. To the inside. Meyer. Misses and close. Now Charles. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's tipped.
It's stolen by Billings.
Here's Carrington. Down low. Shot to stop the drought.
Pass to Swish.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Here's McCowan. Berger with it.
Jones inside.
Billings is there.
Just 3 to shoot. Back to Jones. Got a hand on it. And they're on the break.
Pass to Swish.
Drops in the tray.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Berger.
And here's Charles. 3, Ryan Howard. He can't hit that time.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Swish. No good with the triple. A difficult situation for Atlanta. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. For 3, Ryan Howard. No luck on that one.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her. Desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Pass to Swish.
Buries it from three-point range.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Berger.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Lets it go from deep. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Charles.
Now Berger. Now here is McCowan.
To stop the run. Count that one.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
Meyer. McCowan defending.
Yes, it's good.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
The Dream on offense.
Now here's Berger.
Howard up top. And Swish gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Coffee outside. To the paint. Monroe. Swish grabs the board. And here's Colson. He has 5. Swish, good.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here's Coffee. To the middle. Monroe. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break strides.
Pass to Swish. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Right side, Reese. Up top, Coffee. Jones. Here's Reese. No good on the three.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Berger. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside. Deflected. And here's the fast break. Here's Mullins. No good with the layup. Coffee outside. Pass to Berger. To the inside. It doesn't go for her. Here's Colson, covered by Berger. Colson with the bucket.
After being a little more free-flowing in the first half, they're starting to get away from the three here in the second. Haven't had as many attempts.
Now here's Berger. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hillman. The three. They get it back. And yep, it's good.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Family for three. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Coffee outside. Pass to Reese. Monroe. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. Now Colson. Down low. Mullins lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now it's Reese. Inside, Monroe faked in off the glass.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Harrington. Drills the three-pointer.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
No luck for her this half after being outstanding from outside in the first half.
Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. Olsen. Off target from outside. Outside Reese. Pass to Howard. Ripped away. Here's Bickle. To the paint. It's stolen by Angel Reese. And here's Howard. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Here's Colson. Nice D from Nia Coffey. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the middle. Here's Mullins. A rebound by Hillman. Here's Howard. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Mullins grabs the miss.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Maggie Mullins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Now Howard. To the inside. Here's Jones. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's just run of the mill for her. She's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What's gotten into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Howard with the ball. Coffey outside. Back to Howard. Jones. Pass to Howard. A pick by Jones. To the middle. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
And here's Mullins. Guarded by Jones.
Julie Van Loo on the wing. Carrington outside.
Offline with the 3.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Howard. Down low. Stolen by Swish. And the basket by Carrington.
Turned on the Jets. Carrington flying out for the score.
Coffey outside. Pass to Jones. From down in the low post, it goes.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this.
Now here's Swish. Van Loo. Guarded by Howard. Good on the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. Mullins grabs the miss.
Julie Van Loo on the wing.
Guarded by Howard. The tray. Swish. Good.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here's Jones. Howard,
defended by Van Loo.
Pass to Reese. Stolen by Swish. Fires for 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense just the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Here's Howard. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Pass to Carrington. Van Loo. Here's Swish. Gets it to go from downtown.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days. Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Got to slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Good on the three-point shot.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here's Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Jones. Howard. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
And here's Swish. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Reese. Now here's Howard. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
They've got to watch out for Howard on those corner threes because she will live in that spot all game long if they let her.
Stolen by Brianna Jones. Outside Howard. Pass to Reese. Launches a three. Carrington grabs the board.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
They set the pick. Here's Swish. Drills it from outside.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Now here's Jones. Stolen by Van Loo. Now here's Swish. Reese defending. Now Swish. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.